And now we have Virgo, which seems like would be a lot more calm and relaxing for a Capricorn to be able to adjust to in a relationship.
Well, there is a lot more connectivity because they're both earth signs. But I suspect anyone who's spent a lot of time around a Virgo would not say now they are calm and relaxing. They tend to be busy.
Okay.
And organized.
Uh-huh.
They're very practical, and to that degree, they have a lot in common with the thinking process and the orientation of a Capricorn. Both tend to be a little aloof initially, so you wonder, you know that they have a lot in common and they have a lot to offer one another, and they can be very passionate. They're both very earthy, but both being a little bit reserved initially. You're just wondering, you know, who you're going to have to shove into making the first move. But once that is established, we know that Capricorn will want to be in charge. And as long as Virgo finds that this is a Capricorn who deserves their loyalty, Virgo will have their back. As long as this is a person who is meets their discerning requirements, this could be a very good pairing.
Gotcha. So getting that romantic plane off the ground might be a little tough, but
that might be probably the biggest
impediment. But you get to that desired altitude, it's pretty smooth.
And I think that otherwise they can be very earthy, loving, devoted life companions, and they can build something together that's really worth having.
Very nice. Sounds like a nice home to go into. Like,
it can be.
To share. So in general, what are some Capricorn specific traits and how that might play into their romantic relationships regardless of their sign?
So a Capricorn sun, this is a cardinal sign, an earth sign. Capricorns are noted for their capacity for perseverance, for hard work, for practicality, for determination, self-discipline, ambition. And in terms of relationships, when there is a sense of security and that there is potential for long-term stability, they are loyal and devoted partners.
Gotcha.
So that's just a little bit about the sun sign of Capricorn. And of course we know that with regard to compatibility, we're just going to be discussing sun signs today, but in truth, your rising sign, your moon, Venus, and other planetary placements can be incredibly important in compatibility. But we're keeping it simple at general sun sign compatibilities today.
Gotcha, because that's one of the things I've learned from you. There's a lot of planets, a lot of stars, a lot going on in space, so there's a lot going on in what can happen.
Many moving parts.
Yeah, many moving parts, lots of influencing factors, and so this is just one of them that we're discussing, but it seems to be a strong one in our culture.
Sun is, it's the center of our system, our solar system, and our sun sign has so much to do with our inner self, our sense of purpose and who we are at our innermost essence and being. So it's important to look at that.
That's a good way to think of it too. The sun is the center, so no wonder it carries such weight. I didn't even have that perspective. And yeah, that's it, because we don't have to do Scorpio and Sagittarius. Yes, that's always
good luck.
Good luck, because you might need it. And I think like something that's very important too, one of the biggest lessons I've ever learned in love, with regardless of the sign or anything, is when you can really figure out how to love yourself, makes it that much easier to love anyone and anything else. So maybe that's where your luck will be.
You're giving me goosebumps. It's so true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So love yourself first.
Amen.